I'm going to read some poems from the book from elsewhere, and the way it works is that they're in pairs as they are in the book. The translation from the French of Jean Follin is on the left-hand side, and my spin on that translation is on the right-hand side. The first pair is called Soulier renoué, shoeless tied, and its counterpart or spin is called Out. And I want to say a small. It's the Out. The poem called Out is inspired by the autobiography of John Clare, the English poet, who Jean Follin, even though he didn't speak English very well, thought was his favourite English writer. And in the autobiography, Clare lived in the fens of Northamptonshire, and he thought that as a boy, thought that the end of the world lay at the horizon. So one day he walked there. Soulier renoué, shoeless tied. When evening waves its bank of clouds, one sees the grass fires raise their smoke. Flowers grow in the sunken lanes. There's still a glimpse of daylight, and a boy in an iron grey smock bows to a rut to tie his shoelace. No slack in his life, no trace of absence. Out. Thinking the end of the world to be at the horizon, the boy walked for hours. After his people scoured the fields for miles around, crying his name to the four winds, to no reply. At twilight they found him where he'd last been seen, standing in the stable yard, unable to say anything about where he had been in that full circle he had walked beyond, out, having no words for what he had seen beyond those that were of home. We're going to skip some because we've just realised we've got too much material. And this really happens, so we're going to have to cut because we don't want you to be here all night, and we want the wine too after the... We spent a lot of time over this, It's just going to have to be changed. In any event, we're going to play a tune called Dan Green's, named after Dan Green, whoever he might have been. But it was probably his favourite tune, and that's why it's called Dan Green's, Dan Green. Whoa. Waiting. And the one after is called The Trip to Birmingham, because it was composed by a flute player when he was on a bus going to Birmingham. this book, and I find in it a little, what they call a broadside, which I believe Wake Forest Press on, made up specially for the occasion. I don't know if there are copies of it, but there probably are. And it strikes me that having seen it's printed with a letterpress printer, real metal type, and it bites into the page, and you can almost feel the writing. You can read it with your fingers, embedded in the page. Page franchi, a page ventured. In an office on a day of routine gloom, a sheet of paper beside a gutted loaf imbibes black ink. Within the resonating hour, a minuscule insect utterly alive vibrates, ventures forth reddish brown across the written page. The blotting paper. He opened a book he hadn't opened for years. A sheet of blotting paper fell from between its leaves. It looked like the map of a city whose streets petered out into blank or led into blot, overwritten with false beginnings and no real endings. And he tried to remember the hour he first had lost himself in that labyrinth of words, once almost decipherable by the mirror in the dim hallway of a house no longer on the map.